which is the senior fresh PPS class rep will present a discussion item on the institutionalization of the SU, and we'll have 5 minutes to present their item.
I asked like 7 and 11.
You'll have 5 minutes to present your item, if that's okay.
Thank you very much. So this will be a radical speech, but I don't claim to know all the answers, as you will see. So anyways, when Joe Hill in 1913 said that there is power in a union, he didn't mean the power to distribute Christmas raffles. He meant the ability of a representative body to collectively bargain for its members. In that respect, I think that we must face the fact that the cozy and markedly non-adversarial position of the union towards college has represented a failure. Sometimes our union puts maintaining a friendly relationship with college ahead of directly advocating for students' interests. I believe that the inability to challenge authorities has led to a decline in what is called deep engagement with the union. Students use our services, but they do not believe that we have the capacity to deliver change with them professionally. To be clear, this is a collective failure, and I do not claim to know all the answers. At our recent Science Gallery protest, which was a good step forwards by all means, together the GSU, Students for Change, and TCDSU managed to get only 30 students, and we shouldn't congratulate ourselves on this protest. It's a good step forward, but 30 students is extremely meager. It is not enough to make actual change towards authorities. They can ignore us. This fact should give us a perspective to reconsider how we approach the issue of how radical, how political the union is and how much it cares about political change. Because I believe that mass pickets, marches, and strikes have become increasingly extinct at the hands of bureaucratic committees. This has led to the inability of the union to build institutional student power. Struggle is no longer waged on the streets, but by afternoon tea with provosts and ministers. I remember at the time of the Students for Change protest about college reopening, there was a Twitter post, it had 400 likes, and it said, why does the union exist if it doesn't do anything for us? The point is that we should take these very seriously, the fact that these sentiments even exist. Case in point is when the TCDSU begged the provost to give us mitigation measures for exams. When this wasn't given, it was a fair demand. When this wasn't given, the union did absolutely nothing, unfortunately. There was no Twitter storm, there was no protest, there was no press release even. What I'm afraid of is that we have become the tiger with no teeth, so to say, the snake whose venom has been turned into water, and the dog that barks but never bites. And I could bore you with more animal metaphors, but I will not do so. And my point is not, it's not a criticism of any representatives, it's not a criticism of sabbatical officers. As I said, even Students for Change, we cannot get out and be, we're radicals, we challenge college all the time. We cannot get out so many people. And I think that we need to force a reconsideration of what the union does. The union should not aim to deliver change professionally for students in the committees, but as a massive student movement with the students. I think that we need to start immediately building institutional student power. Public pressure, hurting the college's finances, marching to the government, because every single referendum that gathers only 600 students is another reason for college to not take us seriously when it comes to politics. And I think that we need to reconsider. We need to start creating a union that is strong, that is militant, and that through its very existence tells students and tells the public that yes, another world is possible, a world where those in charge no longer put profit before people, but that the people and students and culture and everything that we've seen in the past couple of weeks is at the forefront of our political systems. So I do think that we need to reconsider. I would love to hear your thoughts on how we could do this. Thank you very much for listening.